Okay. So, as previously assumed, this is why we do tests for these kinds of things. My audio should be coming in smoothly now. Let's take a gander. Like I said, I am a one-man operation, so I am appreciative of everyone's patience because this is my first time doing these types of streams, and I just want to make sure that I am doing everything I should be for you fine folks. Okay. Alright, so let's see now if that's working. Alright, let's see if this is coming in now that I've made a couple of adjustments. Alright, I'm increasing slightly my microphone just so like I am more clearly heard. Raising the volume again on the microphone. Alright, lowering it slightly just so I can get less feedback. Alright, let's lower that just because it was, I swear, it was so cool in the apartment right up until I sat in my game chair to play this game. So I was intent on playing the game without having to listening to the whirring sound of my air conditioner. Unfortunately, it's a little too hot for today, so I hope it doesn't cause too much of a problem. Okay, I am making an additional update because as I'm listening to the stream, I have feedback coming in and I'm echoing some. So let's see if that adjustment helps out here. Again, thank you for your patience if you're watching. I'm new to this whole thing, and yeah, just got some kinks to work out. Okay, let's see if this helps some. So I increased the volume slightly on the microphone. Additionally, not only do I have my air conditioner, but I also do have the fan for my laptop. A separate fan that I bought just for that in order to make sure that this thing doesn't overheat. Because I am not your standard gamer. Instead of having a high-end PC, I just have a laptop, which I'm doing the streams from. So I am hoping that these adjustments that I made will allow the game audio as well as my voice to come in smoothly. Okay. So, let me see. I think that we're good to go now. So the audio is coming in good. My microphone and the game audio. Game audio is a little low, but let me see if I could adjust this somewhat. What do we have here? So before we get started, let me just adjust that slightly, and then we should be good to go. All right, I will do the. I'll put the regular devices aside, my phone, which I was checking the audio from. So I think we are ready to jump in. Alright, again, I apologize for that wait, but I am thinking that we're good to go. So, one last thing to check. Okay, so that's coming in. Alright, so, as I mentioned, my name is Incarnate, newly branded as such. So, if you're watching this live or post-mortem, thank you for joining me. Today is pretty special for me, just because there's a reason why I picked June 9th to do my very first stream. I'm actually celebrating 9 months on YouTube. I've had this bun in the oven for its requisite full term, so I think it's about time that I finally deliver. So, just a few promotional considerations. Through the magic of Streamlabs, I'm able to multi-stream this. I'm able to stream my game over YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and a new alternative that I just found out about. I was put onto it by my favorite YouTuber called Razorfist, the Rageaholic. I'm using the alternative DLive. And if anyone is considering doing any streaming, I definitely would highly recommend Streamlabs. I know there is OBS that's out there. The OBS software, I prefer Streamlabs. Not that I've tried OBS, but yeah, I was put onto both Streamlabs and DLive as a streaming service by Razorfist. So, again, my name is Incarnate. I am a longtime horror fan and industry insider, and overall, generally, genre loudmouth. A little bit about me. I have just enjoyed horror as far back as I can remember. It's strange looking back because, especially I suppose when you like something since your childhood, you kind of have to ask yourself, or at least I do, at what point do you acknowledge, like, yeah, I am now a horror fan, you know what I mean? So, I mean, geez, I have enjoyed horror movies dating all the way back to the late 80s, as far back as I can remember, I would see movies such as Child's Play or A Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, I started watching the Nightmare on Elm Streets by the time they were a little, let's just say, not as good. So, but even still, just the premise of Freddy Krueger, I was in love with. The the Leprechaun also creeped me out. And yeah, I don't know when it is exactly that you acknowledge that you are a horror fan, but for me, I've always loved it. You know, who doesn't love being scared? And I've always looked at people that say that they don't like horror movies. I mean, granted, you can not be a fan of slasher films, the blood and guts, which I totally understand, but I mean, just I'd be hard pressed to find anything that I've loved more than horror movies. But yeah, and it's just with for me, it's gotten to the point where certain certain kinds of movies, especially recently, man, they really have not done it for me, and I one of the reasons why I started doing YouTube was just because I just got tired of so many podcasters or horror sites that would continue to talk about how great and amazing horror is, when I not only to me was it not, but I was just at the point I'm like, I distinctly recall horror being better, and that's I was just very opinionated, and that's why I started my channel. Uh, and I'm quick, like I said, today I've been doing it for 9 months. I'm quickly coming up on the 1 year anniversary. So, about now is a good time to talk about what it is that we'll be playing. So, this little game, Arkham Horror, came out not too long ago. To consoles, I believe in March, if I'm not mistaken. So, on to the main event. This game is actually based on a board game, which dealt with exploiting investigation and turn-based combat, if I'm not mistaken. If you're unaffiliated with this particular brand of gaming, this is actually set in the Lovecraft universe. So, for those familiar with this genre, if you will, for me, this was a fitting first stream because it just so happens that my first film review was a Lovecraft film by the name of The Color Out of Space. Yes, it does have Nick Cage in it, but don't hold that against it. I will happily invite you to watch my video review on that film. I have it on YouTube. Again, I go by Incarnate, or the Mind's Eye Incarnate. You can find me under Incarnate on BitChute and Rumble and Odyssey. The links are on my channel. So, for anyone wondering, yes, we can actually and absolutely enjoy anything with the word Lovecraft on it, despite his notorious racism that he himself renounced, but don't let the mainstream media tell you that. We all know it's wrong for white men to use the N-word, unless you're a sitting president's son or half black. Oh yeah, Jordan Peele is half white, and has used the N-word rather profusely in front of cameras. So, having said that, one last thing that I feel the need to share. So, yes, similar to how I felt during these tough times, despite how hard things were in the world, I opted to make my YouTube channel just because I felt, well, I got all this time, might as well get to it. Also, in a similar light, I just said, you know what, I think it's finally time to start game streaming. So as previously mentioned, I've been doing this for 9 months, and I couldn't think of a better way to get started than to finally start on my 9 month anniversary. So, another thing I feel that bears mentioning is that I I really, not only do I have an appreciation for people like Mauler, YouTube user Mauler, who they do movie reviews as well as um, movie reviews and game streaming. I wanted to do that for horror. One thing that I very much hope to do is be able to bridge the gap between horror films and video games. It boggles my mind that, as far as I know, there are not, you'll have horror dedicated YouTube channels, such as someone who I recently became affiliated with, such as her name is Bad Brittany, or you'll have somebody who is they'll do horror game streaming, such as Residents of Evil, but I want to be able to tackle both. So to me, it's important because it boggles my mind that nobody really, um, nobody ever, talks about both ends of the spectrum, games and horror films. So I am hoping to do that, and that's something that I'm very grateful and appreciative to be able to take care of that, handle both ends of the block. So with that said, let's get on with this game. Welcome to Arkham Horror Mother's Embrace. Who will be your investigator for this new adventure? Well, let's take a look-see. Harvey Walters, the professor.
Move aside, boys. It's my turn.
So we have Jenny Barnes. Jenny, as she prefers to be called, is the elder daughter of my friends, the Barnes. Despite her natural intelligence and all the advantages her upbringing provided, she never seems to focus on a single pursuit. So she has ADHD. She prefers to dabble in literature, history, archaeology, and virtually any other subject that crosses her path, never gaining expertise in any one. A Jill of all trades, she certainly does not lack for passion or courage.
There's no time like the present.
Harvey Walters, almost said Weinstein. With doctorates in both history and archaeology, as well as expertise in ancient languages, Harvey Walters is one of my most friendly and helpful colleagues at Miskatonic University. He has certainly been of use in answering my questions about pagan cultures' understanding of astronomy. His own studies remain a mystery, as he refuses to discuss them even with his colleagues. One can't help but wonder whether the stodgy professor is harboring some scandalous secret.
Move aside.
That's my cue to play.
Alright, I'm not gonna read all of these.
I'm ready to investigate.
Scientist,
That's
what
my
is he?
cue to play.
The musician?
I'm ready to investigate.
I'm prepared.
The painter? A painter?
It's my time in the spotlight.
I
Is it
heed
your
the
gravedigger?
Lord's call.
Oh, okay.
It's-
Let's go
I'm
with
ready.
the scientist.
I'm ready to investigate.
So, initiative weak, melee average, ranged weak, average, investigation, search, logical. Oh, if Lovecraft only knew. Willpower, struck out. Social, struck out. Physical, struck out. Jeez. Kate has reduced chance to trigger traumas during investigation. Well, that's... I could see where that could help. That could come in handy. Are you sure you want to go with the female? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That way I have someone to blame if I don't win this game. Oh, I was handicapped from the beginning. I decided to be progressive and go with a female. I would like to show or direct everyone's attention to my merch goal that you will see on the lower left-hand corner. So, I have a merchandise goal, which again, I posted a video about it yesterday. Since I've been at this for 3/4 of a year, I very much want to begin making merchandise, which I'm really passionate about. So I'll be having not just the game streaming, which admittedly is behind schedule. I will be doing the merchandise, which is ahead of schedule. So it's a give and take. Oh, the load screens. Okay.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Allow me.
I am Wilhelmina Tillinghurst, professor of astronomy at Miskatonic University.
I would have preferred Lady
All my
Dimitrescu.
life, I have dedicated myself to the study of celestial objects. Most recently, I visited Louisiana
To find
observe
lampreys?
the passage of a comet I had observed for many years.
Comet?
I hoped the trip would provide me with the evidence required to conclude my decades-long research. Yesterday, you received my telegram requesting that you meet me at my house, just outside Arkham. And so, you've decided to join me in my mansion.
It's very expository.
Professor Tillinghurst's invitation to discuss her research intrigues me. Considering her long tenure at Miskatonic, she must have a great deal to teach me.
We'll see. She could just be some crabby old lady in need of attention.
Welcome to my mansion, my friend.
I'd better ring the bell.
You could have just had an animation doing that. Does it really need to tell me that? Can't even get to the
Maybe
door.
she's hard of hearing.
Maybe she slipped into a coma.
How rude of me to
Brr.
make you wait like this. Wonder whether something's wrong.
Oh, you're just old.
There's a light coming from that second floor window. She must be home.
That or she dropped dead. Near the second window.
I hate to intrude, but I should see whether she needs help. Maybe there's another way in.
Uh-oh. Breaking and entering. These objectives are displayed in your notebook and are updated as you complete them. Find another way in. I completely read that wrong. It's like, as you've been tested for COVID-19. Anyway. Yeah, just plow the car into the front door and announce yourself. Yeah, oh, wow, my eyesight's pretty bad, and I'm wearing my glasses. I thought there was like a kitchen outside. A box beneath a first floor window seems to invite you to take that way inside, but it looks shut tight.
It's no problem to reach the window, but it's shut tight. I'd need to smash the glass to get inside.
Well, why don't you?
I hope you aren't thinking what I fear you're thinking.
I hope you aren't thinking what I fear you're thinking.
What I need is something heavy to smash this window.
Oh boy, just as I knew, just as I expected. Here stands the car in which you arrived. Before leaving, you should meet Professor Tillinghast. Okay, it says L2 for... Whoops. Crap. I exited out of that too quickly. This ornament seems to be used as a roundabout for vehicles. What? As a roundabout for vehicles? Okay. Yeah, this is an indie game, so I hope that people... Look at that texture. Oh god. I hope that people will be patient with, the graphics. This gate is shut. You came in from the other side, the countryside. Here would be lovely for a long walk when the weather is fine. Not like today. Yeah, well, it's night. Alright, a heavy object to break the window with. Let's check what's over here. You can see beautiful flowers in the greenhouse. Professor Tillinghast must be a passionate gardener. Yeah, that's great. The gate is shut. You came in from the other side. The countryside. The basement must be behind this trap door, but you have no reason to go in there. The professor's waiting for you. I have every reason. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to find another way to get in. Yeah, I keep saying L2 in order to progress or to accelerate, but not letting me. Interesting. Some interactions with objects may ask you to choose the best action out of several possible actions. Those are called complex interactions. Okay. A wheelbarrow stands abandoned on the lawn. Perhaps you'll find something inside to help you break the window. Doodaloo. Wire cutter. Alright, does that suffice? Can I break this frickin' window to talk to this old bag? Oh, yeah.
How dare you smash my window? I hope you intend to have it replaced.
I wouldn't have dared, but the professor did invite me. If she isn't answering the door, she must need help.
One second, I'm just checking something very quickly. A beautiful piano. You don't recall the professor mentioning that she could play. Judging from the dust on the instrument, you doubt it sees much use. A large painting of a comet hurtling through the night sky. It seems the professor's interest in astronomy colored her taste in art as well. Art as well. I love that old-timey music. Okay. Locked, I bet.
A broken vase. The professor must have heard it fall. She wouldn't have just left it here.
I certainly would not. I take pride in a clean and tidy abode.
Just not in my appearance or
Especially
flatulence.
I'd better find her.
Yeah, you didn't answer the door when you were expecting guests. If your investigators have the knowledge required, they will offer advice on the best course of action. If this is not the case, they will tell you nothing. Okay. What? What? Why put it back together? Shards of some fragile object, now shattered, lie on the ground. Perhaps it is a clue. An unsuitable action makes the Mythos clock go faster. Unsuitable action? Let's see. Alright, that was... through your investigations, you may draw the great attention of the attention of great old ones. This is called Mythos. The Mythos clock fills up each time an unsuitable action is chosen during a complex interaction at the end of the full round of combat. When the Mythos clock is full, the great old ones will intervene to slow you down. Be on your guard. Gee, I guess I should have put it together then. Can you set that clock back? A closer inspection of the fractured objects reveals it was a vase. Based on its position, you think it fell from the small table nearby. Since the fragments are free of dust, you deduce it broke recently. Yeah.
That scream came from upstairs.
That sounds like my voice. I
What?
must need help.
That sounds like my voice.
Professor, was that you?
Of course it was. Hurry!
No answer. There must be someone else in the house.
What is going
I ought to
on?
find a weapon.
In this place? Oh, what the... Law. Losing sanity. Certain events will force a sanity check. Each investigator's mental resistance score determines their chance of success to resist. When sanity reaches 0, the investigator in question suffers from a trauma, which gives them a penalty. That's unfair. Why? Because I didn't frickin' do the thing with the clock? Or with the vase? It's a good thing that it's not where you want to go. Okay. Let's see if we can help Colonel Mustard with the candlestick. Is this locked too? Nope, I can't even get to it. Alright, before I go upstairs, let me check out... I could use that wine bottle and crack that old bird over the head. That should make for a good weapon. Yeah, it says L to accelerate. Is it me, or does it not feel like I am accelerating at all? Ah, this old ditty. Damn, this chick really does booze up. Look at that liquor collection. Come on, Granny. And I'm now able to walk upstairs. Okay, interesting invisible wall. Oh wait, I didn't even... Oh, a knife, perfect. All this stuff needs a good search. A little table is full of items. Perhaps searching them will turn up one that's useful. An unsuitable action makes the Mythos clock go faster. Is it me, or does look through mean examine? Kind of a strange choice to make when they mean the same thing, but let's go with examine. Okay, wrong choice again. That's not even fair. They mean the same thing. Item found. You found a weapon while searching. Select weapon by pressing X. Move your cursor L on the empty slot and press X again. Close the inventory by pressing this button.
This knife might come in handy if I run into an intruder.
Or the old lady who's possessed or something.
What on earth are you doing with my letter opener?
Preparing myself to carve you open like a turkey. Wait, what? Just... Oh. I'm like, huh? What on earth are you doing with my letter opener? Uh-oh.
The scream must have come from the other side of the store.
Better get that letter
That's
opener
my
happening.
office door.
Oh, if she attacks me, I can just plant it on her later. This door, which you heard the professor scream, it's locked. Perfect. I wonder if I can jimmy it open with the letter opener. There is liquor everywhere. Jesus. Your reflection gazes back at you from the scrupulously clean bathroom mirror. Scrupulously? Am I reading that right? It's not. I don't think that word is applied, but all right. Oh God. The well-built cabinet is locked shut. Force lock, force open. Okay. Plain cloth bandage, simple sanitary, because that's how it's pronounced, and good for stopping the bleeding. Okay. Come on, lady. I know you got the good stuff. Gee, there's no wine. Well, I guess it's wine bottles. Empty, but nothing here to get boozed with. Let's check down here for 2 more doors. Children's toys are laid out around the room so carefully that you doubt a child ever touched them. And whether there's any mention that she had kids. Oh, Lord. That's not creepy. Oh, Jesus. It's a white guy in a Lovecraft game.
Who's there?
I'll ask the questions. Roland Banks, Bureau of Investigation. I'm on the job. Who are you?
I'm with
And
the
what's your
Time
reason for
Variance
being here?
Agency in that crappy Loki show.
What would a federal agent want with me?
Probably an agent for Prohibition instead, since you seem to be the place to be for such winery.
My name is Kate Winthrop, and I'm a colleague of Professor Tillinghast. She invited me here to discuss a research project. but when I heard her scream, I came to investigate.
Seems like I'm on the right track. Something hinky's going on here.
Did you say chinky?
You can't seriously think a professor of her reputation is involved in some crime.
She's only a person of interest. The Bureau has evidence that others are trying to involve her in some shady business. I came to find out what she knows, if anything.
Nose.
Then I heard the scream, too. Seems we need a key to get inside that room.
I wasn't prepared for so many guests today.
Or any.
I'll help you find that key.
Alright, so we got a new player in the game. So, let's see. I first met Agent Roland Banks when he visited my home to ask me whether I knew anything about some strange group of people. He seemed to have little more than vague rumors to investigate. And to be honest, I still don't entirely understand what he was after. Still, he seemed honest, if not open, and he has the broad shoulders and quiet confidence one likes to see in members of the Bureau investigation. He certainly appeared to be the sort of person who one would call for help. Quick adjustment, 1 second. Roland has more chance of dealing with critical hit in combat. I would expect so. Be pretty bad if a cop can't take a single hit. Okay. Uh-huh. Let me just awkwardly walk around you since you're... Yeah. Was I investigating that? Let me shove you out of the way. Oh boy. Infant's crib, obviously not brand new, but well cared for. Oh, then I'll swipe and give it to my niece. An unsuitable action, yeah. Empty moves things around. Among other ornaments, a key tagged office hangs from the mobile. What a clever place to keep a spare key. Is it?
There's a key on this mobile.
My files say Tillinghast has no children.
I
That's
knew it.
true. Why would she need a nursery?
Just another place to keep her booze, I suppose.
The professor always wished for children, even long after she grew too old to have them.
The professor always wished for children.
Oh, I can't say it isn't true. I wish people were less prone to idle gossip.
Yeah, you're an old lady. Gossip is the only thing that you do, how you spend your time. Okay. Treasure chest, oh boy. A strong wooden chest. It doesn't seem locked, but something else prevents it from opening. Force open. Sugar. Give it a shake. You open the chest to find it is full of books. Lying atop them is a single sheet of paper on which is written a recipe for apple fritters. Okay. Peel, core, and slice the... Alright, what the... Yeah, that's very important. Apple fritters. Yep, books. Books! Well-organized bookshelf with something on it. You have found... Ah, perfect. You hold it. Oh, wait. Sanity? Anything else to take a look-see at? Wait, what? Let me think for a second. About what? Time to accelerate! A painting of cats. Old ladies tend to like cats, but you do admit it emits a sense of calm. Does it? Well, look at that. If you say so. Oh wait, no, that's just the shine. Alright, I guess everything has been checked out, so now let's try for this this room here. You will encounter enemies as you explore. You can know which room contains enemies as a glow crawls from under the door. Oh boy. The key fits and you unlock the door.
What? Who?
An intruder. How many people can I expect to break into my house?
This lady must be like just incorporeal or something, watching all this happen.
Who are you?
Listen, pal. You've got some explaining to do. Come then. I have just the explanation you deserve.
Combat is turn-based. Every character acts one after the other without time constraints. The order of each attacker is based on their initiative roll at the start of combat, which is displayed at the top of the screen of the initiative bar. Has 5 action points to spend each turn. Each action has a specific action point cost. Once validated, an action cannot be undone except for movement. There are 3 types of weapon, melee, ranged, and spellbook. Each investigator has a different aptitude with the various weapon types. This aptitude will affect the action point cost of the attack. Okay. So, MP revolver costs 3 action points. Move. I mean, the revolver seems like the best choice, so might as well go with that. Navigate vertically? Oh. Alright, let's see what this does. Once you are out of action points or want to end your turn with a specific investigator, you can select end turn action. Wait, what? Bandit? Nah, I wasn't looking for bandit. Just reload? Oh, revolver? Yeah, the revolver takes 3 action points. So, Overwatch? What is that? I don't think I could shoot her. Yeah, I can't shoot him again. What was this Overwatch? What does that do, I wonder? This action is called Overwatch. When selecting Overwatch as a combat action, your investigator will get ready to attack the first enemy that moves within the weapon's range. Select the direction of the attack by using... You can only attack what they see, so be sure to select a proper direction to be facing. Confirm. Let's try it. Oh. I could just move. Bandages, pointless. Trade. What the hell? Refocus. I mean, she's not even in range 2. Impossible. Yeah, exactly. I know this is thrilling gameplay, but that's how turn-based is. I have no weapons. Yeah. She's pretty limited on what she can do, so... Trade. What does that mean, I wonder? No. Overwatch. Move up 1 position on the initiative bar. Alright, sir, your turn. Ah, see? Good thing I overwatched. I overwatched the crap out of him. Never cross a G-man.
We'd better have a look inside.
Alright then. Just accepted a homicide. Hey, you didn't see nothing. Okay. So, more bandages. Okay. I should inventory this. Alright, clearly the game only wants us to go in one direction. Remember to reload your weapons after each fight. You can reload from the inventory, select your weapon, and then reload, and then the reload option. Alright, but R2. Alright, so how do I select this? No. How do I select this guy? I must carefully examine the data I've collected. There's another enemy in there. So... how... yeah, that's useless right now. R2. It tells me to reload, and yet I can't seem to select... okay. 5 bullets. Damage 7, 8. There we go. Wait a minute. Alright, whatever. Alright, there's gonna be something on the other side of this, so hold on to your butts. Oh, chanting. That's always inviting. Oh! That's one dead duck. Oh! And cultists!
Who in blazes are you?
Everybody just gets into position. Who in blazes?
What happened here? Is that...
Wait,
Wait.
it's me. That is... It's my body.
Oh, so I guess she has been. I figured she was like incorporeal because
That's
she's.
Professor Tillinghast, all right. She won't be telling me much anymore.
We need to stop them.
Oh, really? Alright, so there's two of them. So naturally... confirm. Let's do Overwatch again. Yeah, that's... Watch her move out of position just to be able to take me out. Jeez, what are you gonna do? So if I click this, impossible to... Yeah, exactly. Alright, I was hoping to shank somebody, but I guess we can do Overwatch with you too. Wait, what is that? End turn now. You have a pathetically longer, or I should say more narrow, range for Overwatch. Might as well. Alright, your turns. Ah, I knew it! I knew it! Ah! After all the characters have had their turn to attack, the Mythos clock fills beyond your guard. Uh-oh. Well, let's just take you out, and nice knowing you. They give her a gold star. Thanks for dying.
This wasn't just a burglary.
No, it was clearly a murder as well. Hence the dead woman on the floor.
You're right about that. Must be connected to my investigation.
Yeah, it must
Better
be.
have a look around.
And I will in 1 second. Let me just adjust something right quick and in a hurry. 1 second, guys. Okay, nothing like an uncooperative mic stand. I don't like this dour music. I want them to go back to that whatever was playing in the living room. This wasn't a typical robbery. What? Gee, what was your first clue? The cultist that attacked us before we walked in, the dead woman, or the religious writing on the floor with her own blood. Alrighty. Well, I hope she won't mind me helping myself to her booze. Oh, we got an orgy of evidence, you could call it. Oh, damn it. Fragments of glass glitter on the floor. You can't tell at a glance what object they once formed. Jeez. I know putting it together is going to summon something. Oh, it didn't. Reassembling most of the shattered container, you see a flask that probably came from a laboratory. You can make out the printed words Miska Yun Psi Lab. Okay.
What's this mess?
I don't know, the one you made.
Yeah, broken jar or flask. We'll make out a few letters. Miska, Uni,
Uni.
Lab.
Slab? Stupid.
Obviously, this was a flask from the Miskatonic University Science Lab.
Obviously. Alright, Toots, you don't gotta be a bitch about it. I do love that old-timey speak. Oh, we got another one here. Oh god. A desk drawer is locked. You'll need to open it before searching inside. A desk drawer is locked. You need to find flaws. When the Mythos clock is full, a Mythos event is triggered, resulting in a penalty for the group. Also, your group will need to resist the Great Old Ones. You feel. No, you hear. No. What is this? This is wrong. Your head is about to explode. All investigators must check their sanity. Inside the drawer, inside the drawer are tucked various notebooks at a glance. You find nothing related to the murder, but it's clear the Professor Tillinghast was in the habit of recording even trivial events in her life.
Look at these notebooks. Is this the professor's handwriting?
It is, but how would you know?
Because it's your house, maybe? Just a guess. Just a guess.
There's no useful information here, but perhaps Professor Tillinghast kept notes on this material in another location.
Okay, let's take... This clock continues ticking away the seconds, inconsiderate of the terrible crime the poets assure us should have stopped its function. What? Walk around. Damn it! To your horror, you recognize the body as definitely that of Professor Tillinghast. And there's no question she is dead. You don't say. Pat down. A pat down? Sugar! Damn it. A deep weeping wound on her abdomen appears to be the cause of death. Judging by the wetness, it appears that she was killed recently. Oh my god. A talent for the obvious. You feel the stability of your mind shatter.
Oh, dear heavens. Who would commit such
Oh,
an
dear
atrocity on
heavens.
a kindly academic?
Despite my age, I had much more to do in life.
Doubtful.
This wound on her stomach looks like she was knifed.
Why did that happen twice?
What's this weird symbol drawn on the floor? Is that blood?
Most likely
My nice
hers.
clean floor ruined.
That's your focus? Not that you're a disembodied spirit. You're worried that your floors are ruined or stained with your own blood. Alright. To each their
That
own.
looks like some kind of cult symbol. This ain't a
Garden variety.
burglary.
Yes, you keep referring to that. You keep referring that it's not a normal burglary. That's because it's a murder involved.
We've found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us.
We found everything we've found everything we're liable to find here. Time to see where the evidence leads us. Okay. Let's see if I can just change something real quick.
And so, my friend set out to discover how I was killed.
You don't know how you were killed? I would have thought that you'd be the prime witness. Very long intro. Lucky hammers. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is coming in clearly on the stream because, oof. The pixelating. Well, actually, yeah. Yeah. But then again, let's be generous. This is a indie game. We're in a 4K generation. You managed to stay sane. Thank you. Party crasher. Professor Tillinghast was found dead in her own home by what appears to be members of a cult. What happened? They killed her.
Search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
Okay. Sorry for that, I was just checking on something. You need to select a group that will continue the investigation to the next scenario. Build a group based on the challenge you expect to face in field. Review the investigator's strengths and as needed in your notebook. Oh, I'm glad the sanity reset.
Your search of my office makes it clear you must visit Miskatonic University. Not only did I work there, but the broken jar came from the university lab. Why did those strange men need it? Whatever the answer, you're sure to find it at Miskatonic.
One would be expecting you to wonder why they killed you, but okay. So I first met Agent. Wait a minute, what's going on here? I don't know what is being expected of me. Are you sure you want to use these investigators? Well, I mean, who else are you giving me? Sanity points at the 0. The character suffers a trauma with debilitating effects. Well, it's not exactly like the game is giving me the option of choosing anyone the heck
Your
at.
search of my office.
Yes, yes. Wait a minute. Okay.
Search of my office.
Oh, yes, yes. Finding meaning in the stars. Professor Tillinghast spent at least as much time at Miskatonic University as she did at her own home. There is no place better to start investigating her activities before her gruesome murder. Okay. The game asks me if I'm sure I want to use these people, and yet... Are you sure you want to use these investigators? Yeah, again, you ain't giving me a choice. At the end of the scenario, all the items you have collected on your investigation are stored here. Before heading out again, make sure that you have assigned weapons, accessories, and items to your investigators. Kind of weird that I would have to re-add these to everybody, but what else? Whatever. Resupply them, I should say. Curl your fingers and keep your thumb outside. What? Why would you tell me how to punch? Move. Now. You, sir, need to reload. I guess it makes sense that the coppers got the cigars. Yeah. Move. I thought I had something else. Yeah, reload that. Okay. Switch inventory. Well, that looks like it's it. Are you sure you want to? Are you sure you want to go back to selecting your investigators? Yeah. What the? Okay, why did it bring me back here? Launch scenario, that's what I was supposed to click. The more that I play these investigation games, the more I very much wish that they would make a remake to Alone in the Dark. When I played Call of Cthulhu... Oh, what did I do? Damn it. When I played Call of Cthulhu, which I will be streaming for this stream, for my channel, I very much enjoyed it. A lot of people called it a walking simulator. I don't really necessarily agree with that, but I did enjoy the story. And it was, I love the atmosphere with it, because I think that's something that a lot of people get wrong. Yes, for the 100th time. I feel a lot of people get the atmosphere aspect of Lovecraft games wrong. So I will have to rewatch G-Man Live's review of it. I know the Sinking City caught a lot of flack too. I haven't played that one, but what I played from Call of Cthulhu, I enjoyed. So I don't know. I really don't know what the beef around that game was, or what people were expecting. The mood was solid. It was genuinely creepy. And it gave me a lot of ideas for what a story. Not just a Lovecraft story, but what is it? Shadow over Innsmouth. I do wish that people would stop associating Call of Cthulhu with the Shadow over Innsmouth, because those are not the same two stories at all, and it's always really confusing when they do that.
Welcome to Miskatonic University.
Morningwood
Home of the
Academy.
Prestigious Orne Library, which includes the country's largest collection of occult books. I once studied here as a student, later donning the mantle of professor and passing along all I learned to the next generation of astronomy students. This place was like a second home to me. Perhaps the things I left behind will provide you with clues to the answers you seek.
Science and astrophysics, huh? I bet we'll meet a lot of eggheads in this department.
One would expect.
Oh, it has changed over the years. No place feels more like home to me.
It has
Not
changed
even
over
my
the
little
years.
house.
Now they're allowing the darkies in town.
The secretary said Professor Norman Withers could give us access to Professor Tillinghast's office. But what do we expect to find?
We won't know until we look.
As Professor Tillinghast's colleague, this Professor Withers is sure to help.
Exploration and combat overlay. The overlay is available in both exploration and combat by pressing R2. Displayed by default are statistics affecting your current group, mythos, blah blah blah. Let's move this ever so slightly so it's not affecting the word, the verbiage coming through. And we're off. Okay. What's this over here? These stairs lead to the observatory, but we have nothing to do there for now. For now. A billboard. The bulletin board includes a map of the first floor of the Science and Astronomy building, complete with a big red "You Are Here" arrow. That's not period specific. Oops. They were gonna actually have me pass that up. Alright. A shelf full of trophies for 5th place, all inscribed for the Miskatonic Astronomy Club. You wonder what sort of astronomy event results in a trophy? Oh, just, you know, the end of days. This goes back to the administration. We already have the information we need. Gee, can you accelerate? Ever so slightly. Where were you on the night of the 5th? Okay. A shot of epinephrine. A real jolt to the system. I'll take it.
Here's Tillingist's office on the left, Withers to the right. They must have known each other pretty well.
Professor Tillinghast's door is locked.
Okay.
But of course, my friend, academics are no less prone to snooping around each other's secrets.
Snooping.
Some have even been known to steal a colleague's research and present it as their own.
I did such a thing. That explains my academia.
We'd better ask Withers for the key.
Hither, Wither.
I say no, Agatha. You will pardon me for saying I have never believed your methods to be the least bit scientific. I refuse to believe that Wilhelmina would have...
Oh, they're talking about me. Norman and I were colleagues for years, so naturally we addressed each other by our Christian names. You, of course, may call me Professor Tillingist.
Yes, what is it? How can I help you?
Shouldn't he face the people who he's talking to?
Listen, Professor. We're here to investigate the death of your neighbor. One Professor
Not again. Can't an old man mourn his friend in peace? Oh, these constant
Harumph.
intrusions by reporters and police and garden variety busybodies.
Everything's garden variety. Busybodies, murders, burglaries.
As I told your friends earlier, I do not wish to be disturbed.
If you'll allow me to.
Well, now I'm telling you, you're under arrest.
Wait just a moment, Norman. Something tells me these people aren't the same as the others. Look at their eyes. They've seen things beyond the quotidian.
Quotidian?
Forgive my manners. I'm Professor Agatha Crane, and you seem to know of my colleague, Professor Norman Withers.
Yeah, he's a jerk.
Something tells me you've seen Wilhelmina, haven't you? That is, Professor Tillingist.
Uh-oh. Ma'am, I'm afraid I got some bad news for you. She's a horrible decorator.
Agatha, for heaven's sake, stop this nonsense.
No, Professor Withers, she's right. We've seen unusual things. We arrived too late to save Professor Tillingist. We've seen evidence that whatever happened to her was unnatural, to say the least. We intend to get to the bottom of it.
I told you, Norman, that box could hold more than knickknacks and gewgaws. I, for one, want to see it for myself. You there, come with me.
Jewjaws? Is that what they're calling them?
What? Where are you going, you confounded parapsychologist?
I thought I was gonna call it parasite.
To the observatory. Wait here, Norman. I know you won't want to be disturbed further.
Alright. Agatha Crane, new investigator. Alright, that seems like a good position for me to take a quick bathroom break. So, be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, sorry for that intermission. So... Oh, look who called. Yeah, I'm just had a few things to take care of. Bleeding the lizard and the such. I didn't even realize I got a call. So, before we get back to business, just going through something right here. I mentioned it last night in my test stream. I have a newfound appreciation for game streamers, and I mean everything that goes into this whole very much involved setup. Especially for all the flack that they catch from trolls and cancel culture, shadow banning, copyright claims, prohibitive restrictions on the platforms that they're streaming to. But I have had to just completely, just the same way that back in Black Friday, I overhauled my setup for the YouTube editing. New laptop, I bought a new tablet, made sure to get, what do you call it? Made sure to get pretty much new hard drives for not just my mobile devices, my two tablets, my new phone, but also pretty much had to get a new cloud-based hard drive for my whole operation to save obviously more content on more videos. So as much as I invested into the PC side of it, on the gaming side I bought a dedicated game chair, because unlike most game streamers, I do have a PS3 and a 360, but that's in my bedroom. In my living room is where I have the Xbox One and the PS4, and obviously that's connected to a TV. And like I said, I don't have a dedicated PC for this whole game streaming operation. I use my laptop, but yeah, ignorant me, I didn't know that you needed a game capture card, because I was under the impression, naively so, that you could just connect over Twitch with your PS4. I had no idea you needed a game capture card, but that just goes to my ignorance. I also had to buy a headset, new controller, a new mic just for doing this whole game streaming. So, and I don't have a camera. I don't want to be seen either on my movie and TV reviews or during my game streaming. So I don't do that whole green screen thing that, you know, Markiplier or someone like him will do. But I very much have a new appreciation. As much as I've always appreciated YouTubers and, you know, what they have to go through, the gaming stream is truly on another level. But yeah, this is all new to me. And then you get on the software side, I'm pretty often speaking to Streamlabs just so that I can wrap my head around all the intricacies involving these the software side of things. But yeah, I very much, people like Razorfist, people like Mauler, Critical Drinker has been doing game streamings as well. So that's just a little bit about me, and this is me just being able to hopefully start my journey on this. So with that out of the way, let's get back to the game. Okay. So, when we last left off, we were adding a new investigator. And I forgot my glasses in the bathroom. 1 second. And now we're back for reals. So, Agatha Crane. It was Agatha all along. Professor Agatha Crane made her reputation in mathematics and psychology, two fields I would never have expected someone to combine. Mathematics and psychology? That's not that big of a deal. Surprising us even more, she turned those studies to the auteur fields of parapsychology and the occult. Some of the others might smile at her behind their hands, but I find her stories and speculations highly entertaining, even if they are no more than a bunch of balderdash. Agatha increases the group members' initiative combat. Does she? I'll be the judge of that. Oh wait, I did want to look at that. Some people, strange men, some people that came into the house and killed me. I would even say sacrificed me. How horrible. Can't you just call them cultists instead of strange men? That's a weird way of describing them. Okay. You arrived at my modest manor home in Arkham, invited personally by me, Professor Wilhelmina Tillingast. 1 second. Finding meaning in the stars. Welcome to Miskatonic University, my home away from home when I was alive, that is. If you seek information about what happened to me, this is the right place. The receptionist directed you to my friend and colleague Norman Smithers, whose office is right beside mine. He'll have the key. Dear Norman can be suspicious and uncooperative. I like to think he's grieving my loss in his own grumpy way. Oh, but if he were to say anything about you'd get on his case from the afterlife. Fortunately, Agatha Crane remains young at heart, as eager to help as when she first came to teach at Miskatonic. If anyone can bring Norman around to helping you, it's Agatha. Professor Norman Withers, I'm gonna call Smithers from now on, stands before you, puffing his cheeks impatiently. I can't imagine Cheeks doing that. I know you wish to search the observatory, but for the life of me, I can't imagine what you expect to find there. Oh, I don't know. Help for serving of drugs. Ah, there you go. Huh. Wait, what just happened? Interesting. Are you gonna tell me? Follow the cabin door inside, you find something. Okay. I don't know what happened there. It didn't look like I took the bullets, but whatever. Get out of the way, dame. If you know what's good for you. Ah, here we go. Look towards the stars. A small telescope pointed out a window. Peering through it, you must look away from the bright light of the sun. No doubt the view is better at night. Yeah. You really needed to take notes on that? Alright, well, that's all interesting and such. Get out of the way! I mean, is that really it? Alright. I guess that be's about all. What is that? A woman reading? She's a witch! A notebook. A note left on the bench. On a bench. A student sits on, catches your eye. It reads, I can't stop thinking about the queer old book, trigger warning, with its strange writing. Even holding it in my hands seems to drain my strength as if it were some sort of vampire sucking away my energy. When Professor Tillinghast caught me with it, she confiscated it at once. I haven't seen it since. Seems like a weird thing to write down and... This goes back to administration. We have already had the information we need. What? Wait a minute, what? Oh, the book. What is that sound? Wop, 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 wop. Haven't I... Engraved in brass on a plaque behind the door is the name Professor Wilhelmina Tillinghast. Trying the knob, you find the door is locked. Do we just go upstairs now? Tillinghast's box. Search the observatory.
Ah, the old observatory. Don't be fooled by its antiquated fixtures, my friends. Of course, the new Gerald Warren Astronomical Observatory is a technological marvel, but I shall always remember this one more fondly.
Right there on that table. That was where I was first laid. Yes. Who could forget?
Through these telescopes, I first gazed with wonder at the stars and the vast voids between them.
Okay. This time, let's move it so I don't lose it. Might as well give her a weapon. Even though I doubt she has the much strength to use it. Various pornography afoot. So much clutter fills the desk that it might take a while to find a needle in this proverbial haystack. You decide to open the small top drawer. You should be so lucky. You have found the new item, Book of Restrain. An eldritch phrase that binds a target's limbs, slowing movement. Alright, so we're gonna give this to you. That way if any ish goes down, you can restrain them with magic, and I'll restrain them with bullet death.
Could it be? Yes, these glyphs indicate gestures of power, of magic. This, my friends, is a grimoire, a book of spells. What it is doing at the university, I cannot say, but we mustn't let this opportunity go to waste. We must see whether these spells work.
And who are you gonna test that on? And also why? Once the pride of Miskatonic Astronomy Department, this outdated telescope hasn't seen much use in recent years. Oh boy. After locating the locker labeled Professor Withers, you find it locked tight. Break the door. No advice. Knowledge manual. This is completely random. I'm gonna go with... What would a kappa do? Oh, a kappa would do the lockpick. Yeah! After applying a little elbow grease and opening the locker, you find a box inside. Written in neat letters on a label is the name Professor Tillinghast.
Here is the mysterious box.
The label marks it as belonging to Professor Tillinghast. What are these strange things inside?
Worms.
This symbol, it was in Professor Tillinghast's room.
You've seen this symbol in Wilhelmina's room, haven't you? It is similar to the iconography of ancient pagan rituals. Here is proof that Wilhelmina's research went beyond known science and into the realm of the paranormal.
Because of a box?
Many of our colleagues questioned Agatha's unorthodox avenues of research. None questioned her resolve. Once she sets her mind to a goal, nothing can stop her.
Except death, as it did with me.
We must show this to Norman. Only then will he help us.
Clue added to the notebook. Alright. Wonder if I can go down here. No. Invisible door. Click, 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 click. Oop, oop, it, oop, up, it, up, it, hibbity. He's probably disappeared by now, or something. Better still be in there, old man, because if not, I'll just continue to the next objective.
Look here, Norman. See the odd things in this box of Wilhelmina's? Whatever she was researching, it was far more than that comet.
She was researching pharmaceuticals.
I don't see what this has to do with her death.
We saw a sign identical to the one on this box in the room where Professor Tillinghast was killed.
That ain't got jack to do with Ish.
I must admit that seems far too unlikely to be mere coincidence. Very well. You have my attention and my help.
And my arousal.
Wilhelmina left Arkham earlier this year, and I received this box. After hearing no word from her, I became concerned, and I confess, I briefly searched her office for some indication of the purpose of her travel.
Oh, Norman, you dear fool. I was only gone a week. Why did you worry so?
Unfortunately, I couldn't make sense.
Why
of the
did you
notes.
worry so?
They made no sense to me. I did sense a whiff of the occult about them, which I admit made me uneasy.
But I just chalked that up to their ethnicity.
We can't correct this case without your help, Professor. Tell us what you know, and we'll fill you in on what we discover.
You're right, of course. Here, take the key to Wilhelmina's office. While you have a look in there, I'll pour over these notes again.
What was that sound? It
Uh-oh.
came from next door.
It's about to go down.
My office. Who's in there?
What's the objective now? Anything in here I could use before I have to bust some caps? Do people still say that? But do. Uh-oh. A chair was knocked over. That's just clumsy. Uh-oh. Here we go, jeez. Wait a minute. Is that coming from outside where we just were?
What was that commotion? There's nobody here.
Someone beat us to it. The room's been searched. And recently.
Stop saying recently.
Just look at this mess. Someone has ransacked my office.
Look there. Even the safe is broken open.
I can't
Whatever
see.
was in there, the intruders have it. We have to find them.
Whoever it is must be dangerous. You must protect the students.
Yeah, the students. That's what I care about. What do we got here? What do we got over here? The safe is Professor Tillinghast's office. The safe in Professor Tillinghast's office has been forced open, presumably by the same culprit who ransacked the place. There's nothing left inside the safe. A series of notes written in Professor Tillinghast's distinctive hand. They appear to be nothing more than observations on her students, which she apparently liked to pair off like a matchmaker. While using the notes don't appear useful, while I'm using the notes don't appear useful to your investigations, you feel at peace. She liked to pair her. Womp 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 womp. You find a book with the notorious occultist Aleister Crowley entitled A Treatise on Astrology. Jeez, that creep. You see Edward Hopper's painting House by the Railroad. Its stark vertical and horizontal lines, as well as striking color palette, seem unsettling in this context. I don't see what's so unsettling about that, but... Pills. Yeah, another part of the reason why I began that I'm happy to begin streaming is because, geez, I have an enormous, not enormous, but pretty sizable collection of games that, man, just because of
these goons dress just like those mooks at the professor's house.
Those mooks. Yeah, just because, just life in general. You work the 9 to 5, you go to the gym after. This just isn't time for anything. Plus, I did write before I started YouTube as a hobby, which I had been doing for, let me see, 12 years. So, things get in the way. And also, I was always, I used to find games, and I still kind of do, intimidating because for two reasons. First off, for me, I worry about, first off, sucking in any game, and second, I worry about losing I just worry about losing an entire day to gaming, and there are games that have some addictive gameplay, like the Arkham games. Oh man, I could easily lose an entire weekend on that. Another one would be very addictive gameplay of Doom and Doom Eternal. Jesus, the hours that I would pour over that. And then there's RE2 and the like, but man, I have all these games, mostly horror games, that they're just stuck in plastic. They're basically here for me to collect. And it's funny because whenever there's a release approaching for a game, I always want to be able to buy it so that it's on my doorstep the day that it is supposed to release, the day that it releases, that it's waiting for me when I get home, and then I'll just put it on the shelf, put it on the mantle. And so one thing that this streaming games will now allow me to do is for finally to just start playing some of these games, so I don't feel like I am a game collector, but I'm actually playing a lot of these. And right before we get back to gameplay, yeah, my collection of games is almost as big as my movie collection, both of them. So it was about time to finally start putting some of this to use. And it just offers another diversionary tactic because I just get very bored with the film product that has been coming out in recent years and decades. So, horror games just allow for a different and lengthier opportunity to still enjoy horror, just in a more interactive sense. And because I had to recently buy a new headset, because thanks to Sony, wireless headsets or even wired headsets that have USB connection, which, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't like almost everything connectable over USB. So because of Sony, I had to get a new headset, which the previous one was only compatible with PS4. The Astro A40 headset that I've now purchased is also compatible with PC as well as Xbox. So now, some of the games that I have, the survival horror games that I have, for my Xbox One, and because of backwards compatibility, my Xbox 360 games I can now, or my Xbox 360 horror games, I can now play over the Xbox. So all around good things with that. So that'll open up that specific library, or the library for both those consoles, the 360 and the Xbox One. So for the time being, I'll be keeping it 2 PS4 games, because I've always pretty much, the trade-off with buying both consoles has always been, alright, I'll play my action games on the Xbox and all my horror games on PlayStation. And there have been some horror games that have come out to Xbox, or that I purchased for Xbox, that now with my new headset allows the opportunity to play those horror games on both my consoles. So my plan going forward, I do have a Steam account, so I'm gonna start off doing, getting through a good chunk of my PS4 horror games. I will switch over to Xbox and eventually start on PC gaming. So, back to the show.
They're the ones who looted her office. Stop them.
Who are these interlopers? Deal with them while the others escape.
Infidels! Aw, really? Just her. Okay, so... Nope. Yeah, that makes the most sense. He could come after her. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm stuck between 2 women, so I don't know which one to really protect. Let's hope that doesn't backfire on me. So, what you will do... So you should be in range here for me to protect you, but let's put you here. There. Wow, moving took all that. Yeah, and I guess Overwatch... Wait. Right, equip your wrench. And now, let's... I can't do Overwatch? Why not? Oh, it requires 3. Crap. Let's see. That doesn't do a squat. Refocus. Move up 1 position on the initiative. What does that mean? So she should bind the other one, I suppose. Let's see. Move? No. Trade? No. I thought that was... No. Not that one. Oh, because of the position that I'm at. Yeah. If that takes... How much is it to move, I wonder? It'll take 2 to move. So let me do that. Now let's bind this guy. Restrained. During the course of the game, your investigators will see their status affected by various conditions, some positive, some negative. Whenever an investigator is effective, you will receive immediate feedback indicating the condition. This feedback will fade, but the portrait will display a buffed or debuffed icon. Okay. You can obtain more detailed information about the condition affecting the investigators or the enemies by opening the overlay screen. Alright, fellas, your turn. Yeah, I couldn't overlay. You are restrained. What? What? That sucks. Sugar. So, let's see. Let's see. I don't want to move and then I start losing a lot of points. So, no. All right, let's move you closer. That'll cost 2. Ugh. Alright. Let's move you and then use Overwatch. Ah. Yeah, gotta bite the bullet, so to speak. So let's move you, and then, since you're close enough, you can do Overwatch. Yeah, no matter what, it will oh, okay. So, that's equipped. So let's shoot you. 13. Let's shoot you. And then Overwatch should allow me to protect the ladies. Ooh, it's a lady. Alright. Everybody stay still. Alright. Restrain. Damn. So I have 3 moves. Ish. You know what? I'm just gonna restrain this guy again. Yeah, but my health is low, so I don't think that's a good idea. All right, so I'm gonna shank one. That takes 3. I'm gonna shank one of y'all. How about you? And with the remaining 2 options, I will Overwatch. Might as well Overwatch you. Don't try nothing. Okay. No! Jeez! Why didn't she hit this guy? Wait a minute. That's pretty good. So what do we got now? She only has 1 left. So end turn. You have 1 action point remaining. End your turn. Confirm. Gee, I wonder what I should do with this guy, with this gentleman. How did he heal? Oh no, he was already at 7/20.
That scream is coming from down the corridor.
Oh no, the students!
Funny
Must
of you
be
to
one of
look.
those weird burglars. Let's go.
Funny of you to look elsewhere and all around. Alright, this chick needs to heal. So how do I switch characters? Oh, don't tell me that I can only heal. Wait a minute. No. Everybody else seems to be fine. There's always something science hasn't yet explained. Thank you for that. Alright, is there anything to pick up? Anything else before we trek forward into another combat scenario? Nothing. Door leads to a different department at the university. You wouldn't find anything concerning Professor Tillinghast here. I almost said the plague. The plaque says it's the door to the science lab, but it's locked. What's in the
That
garbage?
scream came from right around here.
Like there's some kind of door or something.
This was Wilhelmina's classroom. It sounds as though some students have locked themselves in.
That sounds like a trap.
Who's out there?
Who's out there? Who is it?
It's me, Professor Crane. Are you all right in there?
Nobody here but his chickens.
We're safe, but some strange people attacked us. We managed to barricade ourselves inside.
Barricade?
You stay put until we've dealt with them. Did you see which way they were heading?
Which way did they go? They went up those stairs.
They ran down the next corridor. Be careful, Professor. They look dangerous.
That's no way to talk to our exchange students.
After we handle those burglars, we should come back here.
Burglars.
If this was Professor Tillinger's classroom, we might find clues inside.
And oh wait. Clue added to notebook. Oh, jeez, a trash can. Does a trash can really have to summon monsters from the other side? It's not the most glamorous job, but searching this garbage bin might turn up a clue. Empty. That's not fair. Damn it! Something sticks out from between the pages of this new book. You found a new item, cigarettes. Okay. I'll save those for later.
Come here, you.
Oh, geez, more?
Help me!
We must protect the students.
16/20/22. Some fights will require that you protect. Oh God. Make sure that you protect. Make sure that you protect them. Use items or spells on them as needed. Yeah. Let's do this. All right, kiddo. Relax. Oh, Huh. I'm not able to reload? Wait a minute, wait a minute. That sucks. I honestly can't reload my weapon. Oh, come on. Ugh. I won't be able to... Oh, wait. There we go. Alright, so I can still shoot, but I can't do Overwatch. No, let's attack the most vulnerable one. You. 5. So, let's see. Yeah, there's only one spell book. So, and you're always out of position. Sugar. You know what? What can she honestly do? Because she's way too far to do anything there. Trade? No. What does refocus do, I wonder? It's funny how the cultists are dark-skinned. Classic Lovecraft, right? Yeah, I mean, what is the point of Overwatch at such a minimal distance with a melee weapon? God. I don't think I have any choice but to move her. Yeah. I will move her and then I'll do Overwatch. Wait a minute, what happened there? Okay, so keep it at 2. Confirm. And I'll do Overwatch to protect this guy. God. Alright, I will keep an eye on both of us at that range. You're gonna bind... Oh, you're kidding me. I'm out of freaking range for a spell? Okay, so... She's going to move. as far as she can. Oh, this is... One thing I do like, admittedly, about turn-based is that it feels like a chess match. With obvious, and you know, it does require strategy. Why is it not telling me how much health he has? All right, I know this guy's the one with the most health. So restrained. Spellbooks allow the investigators to manipulate unfathomable energies. While a spellbook is equipped, the investigator can't use Overwatch, no matter the nature of the spell. Some also may have unknown effects on your group or enemies. I have to remember that. Oh, it looks like she self-healed, so that's a good thing. One turn left. I mean, what else can she do except probably move? What else is... Alright, that's weird. You have 0 action points remaining, and yeah. Obviously. Get him, get him, get him! Refocus. Refocus. Your turn, bub. Ah, boo. You feel the awful gaze of the great old ones on you. Despair gnaws at your remaining sanity, increases the chances of failing your next sanity check until the next scenario.
Help me!
Okay, so obviously... Oh, jeez, I haven't shot that guy once. Alright. So she's closest, so let's shoot... No. Him. Do we have... Yes, perfect. We have enough for Overwatch. Okay. Hey, you're finally useful. Oh, crap. The wrench is 4, and I probably need to heal this guy. I could heal him later. Damn. Might as well. Impossible to reach it from... What? You're kidding me. This close, they're out of range? Oh, Lord. Lady, you're kind of bothering me. You know what? I might need to be close to both of them. So... Alright, now let's... Wait, whoops. Let's attack you. Actually. Let's attack... Well, the cop is gonna kill him. Yeah, I might as well attack you. A body at rest. Let's hope you remain at rest. Wait a minute. This chick doesn't get a turn? Now she gets... Alright. No Overwatch. Oh, that sucks. Might as well attack him, right? Or bind him, as it were. So you are restrained, and let me see if I could heal. Let me see if I could heal this kid. Oh, I can. Healing. 17. I don't know what his cap is, but his something is at 0. That's not his sanity, right? Or is it? It might be his sanity. So let's see what that does. 20.
Help me!
Help me, they want me dead. Okay, so long arm of the law here. 17, 12. Yeah, you're a dead man. 5. That's it for a revolver. Let's go back to Overwatch. In case you guys try to pull a fast one. Yeah. So this really ought to kill you. You got shot. A wrench should do the trick. Good. Yeah, I mean, what else can she do but, hightail it the hell out of there. Out of Dodge. Alright, so if I'm out of points, why does... And it'll tell me I'm out of points too. So I go here, end turn. You have 0 action points remaining. End your turn? Yeah, obviously. Oh. Jesus. I don't feel so good. 25. Yep. What's left? What's left to do? Probably heal this guy, I guess, right? But then I'll be out of bandages. Yeah, you know what? Instead, uh-oh, I can't use Overwatch. Damn it. And I can't use that either. Can't shank him. Can't do that. I really probably should heal this guy.
Help me!
I feel like that did less than what it was supposed to do. That's a problem. Admittedly. Alright, please die already. Good.
Are you all right?
Thank you. I think I'll be fine. It's mostly shock.
No, it's mostly being stabbed and attacked.
This was just a diversion. We need to catch up to the men that were in Professor Tillingist's office.
Alright. Everybody's health looks good. Oh. From the Arkham Gazette. Body vanishes from cemetery by Gerard White. The Arkham Gazette has learned that a body disappeared from the city cemetery earlier this morning. Police have questioned the man found on the scene, believing him to be a witness and perhaps an employee of the cemetery. More information to come as the story unfolds. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. Let's take a gander at you, sir. The student is bruised but otherwise unhurt. In thanks for your help, he gives you a gift. You have a new item, medical book. A handbook of modern medical practices, good for brushing up on your skill at healing. Might as well go to the scientist. Alrighty. I need more bullets. That's... oops.
Are you hurt? No, just bruised. Some men in weird costumes knocked me down.
Which way did they go?
Which way did they go?
They ran right into that classroom.
Oh god. And I'm out of bullets. Oh, come on, really? Hopefully there's some bullets in here. Oh, wow. A pain cloth bandage. Sanity check for target? Makes sense that she'd have it. Yeah, I really could use some bullets. Well, I doubt they'd have any bullets on the bulletin board, but in a bulletin board filled with flyers for university activities, including an announcement for an upcoming home game for the Miskatonic Squids. You probably thought you were clever. Over which someone has scrawled "Go Pods." Was that necessary? Yes, it was. As you try to open the door to Professor Tillingist's classroom, you feel a heavy resistance. It seems those inside have barricaded the door. Are they gone? Calls the timid voice of a student. Wait. Yeah, Jesus. I'm low on ammo, and we're literally about to go into a combat situation. Let me guess, I can't go up the stairs. These stairs lead to the marine biology department that's far from Professor Tillingist's specialty. We're all, like, low on sanity. Not low on sanity, but we could use a pick-me-up. Jeez. Reload with what? Right? I don't even have anything I can defend myself with other than my mitts. Yeah, I think just gotta take the bull by the tentacles. That swirling sound isn't very inviting. Oh, damn it.
There they are. They have the professor's things. Get them back.
These fools mustn't stop us. Deal with them.
Ah, come on. Uh-oh, out of bullets. Yeah. Lord. Jeez, what do I do? Punch? Yeah, that's gonna do plenty. I think we have to. Oh Jesus, there's so many of them. I wonder what refocus means. Probably just look in that general direction. Overwatch. I think it's best to stay as tightly knit as possible. Okay, I'm gonna put her here. Jeez. I'm trying to position her in a good spot so that she can defend herself. Move here. And fudge. Yeah. She has such a short range for that. Eesh. Who am I gonna restrain? Let's restrain you. Gong. Jeez. I guess all I can do is really... What is refocus? I know I keep asking that. Move up one position. Oh, he has a gun? Oh, that's whack. Ow. Yep, still out of bullets. Jeez. Yeah, Sanity. Yeah, since I'm low on that. Jeez, I'm really hoping that this can, protect me. It's kind of messed up that they gave. What did we have, like 3 straight combat scenarios, and it's not exactly like I had much inventory that I could back myself up with. Book of Restraint. See, I already used that, so no. I have to move up. Wait a minute. Yeah, I have to move positions so that I can be in range of... No, not Overwatch. Okay, so here I am in position. Let's confirm that. Let's stab. Jeez. Okay, let's stab you. Oh, good, he dies. Jerk. Experiment concluded. That's pretty good. Maybe move back now. This other cultist still has a gun. So yeah, let's move. If I'm out of action points, just go. Attack her! Yeah! Oh, jeez. So back to her. She's not in range though, is she? Yeah. Impossible. Alright. Don't say impossible when you're like 2 seconds away. 2 steps away, I should say. Confirm. Alright, now dead this cultist, please. Put her out of my misery. Yes. Stunned. Oh god. Alright, so now he should heal first off. Wait a minute. What's going on? Why? Oh. A shot of, yeah, epinephrine to jolt the system. So why is it inaccessible? That's stupid. I can't heal myself. That's freaking... That's so dumb. Ugh. When I really need... Oh, well, I can just have one of the other ones heal me. Yeah, let's put you... One good slug between the eyes. Yeah, I mean, what else can I do? You... So I'm at 9 now. Good. Perfect. As I was almost a goner there. Alright, you have, you should kill this chick. Oh, but you're not in range either, lord. Yeah, this other one's gonna be a pain in the ass to kill. 3 left. Oh wait. Perfect. So, I'm gonna restrain you. Wait a minute, what happened? I'll confirm. Consider yourself restrained. Such a dramatic animation. Alright, you take it away. Yeah. That's a mean grandmother. Yeah, I mean, we gotta move to catch this person. Gee. I don't want to move and then she comes after us. Although she probably will anyway, even though she has a gun. Yes, end my turn. I'm out of points. Jeez. Damn. Alright. Yeah, definitely this guy's gotta be on the move. I wonder if I can punch him. No. So I can't punch him, so I'll just do Overwatch. Damn. Should I bind him again? I don't even know. Because she has the knife, but the knife takes 3, and I doubt I can make it over there in that many or that few turns. So, but let's try it. Yeah, that will take everything to not even get close. Cancel. Yeah, let's do the binding again. No, it shouldn't do that. It shouldn't hurt my other comrades. Yeah, let's heal. What? Healing myself hurt my own sanity? The hell? So you gotta move into position. Okay, that costed 1. Let's take this chick out already, please. Oh. Alright. He should be good to Slugger and this be over with. Oh, come on, really? Yeah, I mean, what else can he do? Jeez. Yeah, I gotta go with restraining her, although I'm questioning now how much damage that's really gonna do. Finally. Ugh. Tell me that this guy can take the bullets from her now, please.
That'll teach you to run from a federal agent. Now, let's see what you lifted from the office.
Robbing the robbers. It would all seem a bit tawdry if it weren't so poetic.
Tawdry. Alright, run your pockets. The unmoving body of one of the strangely garbed intruders. He won't be terrorizing the students any longer, but perhaps he carried identification or better yet, a clue. See, it has these really weird and very similar types of kinds of what do you call it? Kinds of I'm just losing my train of thought. Somebody just wrote me. Just because of... So you can only... 1 second. Yeah, I mean, these options are very similar, so it's strange to me that they're even listed, because, like, honestly... 1 second. What's up, cuz, if you're listening? Yeah, let's go with search thoroughly. Of course. Or just look. Oh, this chick is out of sanity. Alright. I think she's gonna die or go insane. You remember that lovely time on the beach when the sun was shining? Oh, your mind wandering off again. Initiative slowly lowered. Once an investigator's sanity reaches 0, trauma will be inflicted on him or her. Your investigator can be affected by up to 3 different traumas simultaneously. A 4th trauma will upgrade an existing trauma. If your investigators accumulate too much traumas too quickly, it can change the course of events. These traumas can be purged by leaving the investigator at the office between scenarios. Leaving them there? Damn. Daydreaming Kate. Kate acted while in trauma. Ugh. The unmoving body of one of the strangely garbed intruders. He won't be terrorizing the students any longer, but perhaps he carried identification, or better yet, a clue. How about some bullets? Oh, again? Jesus. Alright. A search of the corpses turns up a letter from the head of the Department of Science and Astronomy at Grant's. Professor Tillinghast exclusive use of the science lab for a time. Reading between the lines, you presume she intended to perform an experiment there. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Sanity check. I am not going to make it out of this room because of everything that they're throwing at me.
This letter indicates that Professor Tillinghast reserved the science lab for some experiment.
Yeah, that's great. Jeez. A clue added to the notebook. Get out of the way. Oh god, the unmoving. Alright. Look, pat down, look through. Jeez. And if I get this wrong twice, we're both gonna be screwed up. So, before I do that, what do we got with inventory that can help me? Does anything help this chick's sanity? Point restoration. Jeez. Sanity. Use. That just helps me and no one else. Oh, and I should probably heal. Damn, I got messed up. Of course, it's the guy that takes the most damage, right? Alright, I need to heal. Jeez. Oh, really? Why would that be the case? Healing 12. Action point restoration. Wait a minute, did she have a medical book? Healing performed bonus. Ah, screw it. Alright, let's... Hold on. Before I do that, let me just check over here. Atop the podium is an outline for a talk on the autumn constellations, including blah blah blah. Yeah. Jeez, hopefully there's... Oh my god! A satchel in the style of a student's school bag. Alright, we just passed the 3-hour mark. So let's do these last 2 checks and then call it quits. examine. Oh, jeez. Alright, a satchel. You have found a new item. Spirit Thame cigarettes. Magic defense bonus. We will give that to you. Cigarettes. I mean, it makes sense that I keep these cigarettes. Alright, let's... Alright, one last thing to check. I should probably smoke these cigarettes to improve my sanity. Yeah. She has nothing that can improve her sanity. Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna say look through because it only makes sense, and of course, and everyone's sanity goes down by 1. Look. Alright, sorry old lady. Spectral ambush. Wraith-like claws tear at you from the inside. Received low physical damage. From the dead man's pocket, you draw out a telegram addressed to Professor Tillinghast. Alphonse Lanoy is the traitor. Stop could pose threat to your life. Stop the herd. You feel the stability of your mind shatter. Item found: a telegram mentioning Lanoy.
Alphonse Lanouille.
Lanouille.
The herd? I can't make sense of this telegram.
I don't recognize those names.
Alphonse Lanouille. An unsavory character indeed.
Indeed.
His clues might not make sense now, but we might be able to connect them to others later.
Others that will cost us as much as this did. Sorry, Granny. Everyone else is gone. You're all alone. How can you possibly survive? Low chance of sanity loss when last standing in combat.
I think that's all they took.
We should return to Wilhelmina's classroom and tell the students the way is clear.
In that case, let's check the classroom. If it was Professor Tillinghast's, we're bound to find some clue about what happened to her.
Alright, so we've checked out this room in its entirety. We are at the past the 3-hour mark, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. Not too scary of a game. I'll stick with it. I guess this will be a part 1, and a part 2 will come down the road. So, I think it's best to mention. So, since I'm doing the streaming, I am going to start off slow. I'm going to do 2 games a month, so bi-weekly. I'm probably going to stream on Tuesdays, so look for me then. Tuesdays, I guess 7 or 8 for a 3-hour stream, I'll decide. So, I'm going to be starting off slow, as mentioned, because to me it only makes sense that since I'm new to this, I just get a handle and for just the mechanics of the behind the scenes that you guys don't see of me trying to make sure my audio and my the mic and headset, everything is running smoothly. I also, just so for my own schedule, because obviously while I'm doing the game streaming, I'm still doing video game reviews, movie reviews, TV reviews when it comes to all things horror on my main channel. So once I get a hang of everything, if I'm able to, I'll bump it up to a monthly basis. So I'll either do a part 2 of this. I'll return to Arkham Horror, the game that we're playing now, Mother's Embrace. Or I will put this on the back burner and switch to a game that I've been looking to play for a little while now, that other people have gotten the jump on me with. Other people have gotten to it first. So, yeah, if my schedule allows, I'll start off slow. If able to, I will start doing weekly streams, always, most likely always on Tuesday. Razor Fist, my favorite podcaster, he does game streams on Mondays, so as not to compete with him. Plus, I want to watch his streams anyway. I'll keep it to Tuesdays. And, let's see, was there anything else? You can catch me on BitChute and YouTube under my new moniker of Incarnate with a K. I will be transitioning over to that with the rest of my accounts, my PayPal, my Subscribestar, Patreon, and coin payments, as well as my other video channels on Rumble and Odyssey. So, E3 is this weekend, actually into next week. So much like with the Game Awards from December, if there are any updates or revelations if it comes to horror games, I'll do a quick video on that on my main channel. But yeah, I hope if you guys stuck with me or came on from the jump when this stream started, I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. And if you're listening to me on any of the streaming services as far as gaming, DLive, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch, I hope you'll give me a follow. I hope you'll stick with me. And yeah, this has been my inaugural game stream. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you look forward to more to come, because there certainly will be.